Hey Mike, this is Jim. Thought I'd just do a video for you. Maybe that'll help. If not, we can talk another time. So here's the setup I have. Here's my microphone. And here's the cable. Down. It plugs into my red box. And you got track 1, track 2. So one of you should be plugged in here. The other person should be plugged in here. So you have two separate tracks. This is your levels for each one. That's the level for 1. This is the levels for 2. So if you have a soft voice and the other person is loud, you can just turn this up and turn this person down. So there's that. I only have one hooked up right now, but you know what I mean. You need both those in there. You need 2 cables. Okay, now here's what it looks like on screen. Track 1. That's the good mic there. Or you have both good mics, I think. That's our good mic. It's track 1, track 2. So this is on and it's ready to record. I have record on. So that's why it hears me right now. And I just sit there and I go. So that's ready to record. And in order to get this thing to see that microphone, you've got to go under File, Audition. Hold on, it's been a while. I just looked at it a minute ago. You're looking for preferences. I don't. They changed it to settings, I think, because that's where you want to be. Under settings, audio hardware. So Adobe Audition, settings, audio hardware. That's going to choose what which mic is necessary and where it is. So then you come over here, you're looking at the, see, I am in preferences. So this is here, and this is the way it was originally. You probably have it right now. You probably have system default, iMac or whatever computer you have. It's choosing your computer's microphone. You don't want that. So you click on there and you say, hey, there it is, Scarlett. Evidently there's a motorboat in our backyard. Hold on. All right. So I've switched it to that Scarlett. That's important. Press OK, yes. And then come down here, OK. Now, when I come here, I can do the secondary choosing of the microphone. There's 2 choices. One is in preferences, and one is here under the track. That's that first track. Here, under none, you click mono because you don't have a stereo voice. You have 1 track for your voice, and that's it. I choose then input 1, Scarlett, because we are in input 1 right there. All right. Now you do the same thing for this one. This is 2. You see, when I did this, I come back and I press record. Now it hears me because I chose Scarlett in the preferences. I chose Scarlett on the track. And I am recording. You won't go without that. Third thing you would do, but you can do that after you get both people on, is to turn on the recording button, which is right here, down at the bottom. But that's only after you get this one situated too. Then they're both ready to record. So I'm going to do something weird here. I'm going to take this one out. I just want you to pretend. Hold on. Okay, I plugged it in too. We were here, now we're here too. Come over here. And we've already set up under here. We've already set up the hardware, which is Scarlett. We've already set that up because we did it for the first one. Okay, I'll come back to that. So now we're in track 2. This is the second speaker, second person talking. Click on that, go to mono, and go to input 2. Input 2. And press that. Now input 2 is right there. And then you do the same thing. You press record, because you can turn each one on and off. And then let's say we just want to record you for a bit. I can turn this person off and you just keep recording. Whatever. But most you want them both on if you're both talking. And now, start at the beginning. I put my, trying to look at this through a phone, it's weird. So I can start here. First mic. And so this is going to be separate, but, you know, on its own track. So that one I already recorded something on. That's the waves. And now this one's recording. I can't do both of them right now because they're not both hooked up. But you get the idea. You have to have both of these things set up. You have to both be on. They have to both be connected so that it's Scarlett. 2 and 1. So this is a track, this is a track. And I like to do this. I like to take up as much room as possible. So this is just something I do. But it kind of comes like this. The program comes this way when you open it. It's kind of closed up like that. Then you can show more tracks. But I'm not using those, so I don't want them in my way. And so I stretch these out right here. I pull them down and take up as much room as I can. There. Now it's real clean because there's nothing in the way. It just helps me. I also pull this whole thing out. See, here's the program. There's no need to work this small when you have all this room. So you do that. So I think that's it. One other thing that you might need to know, I don't know how you're listening. I use headphones. You see, those are great headphones. There's some Sonys. And those plug in right there. And this is that turns the headphones up. So no matter how loud these are, this is how loud what you're hearing is. You could turn this way down and have these very loud. Don't ask me what that is. I don't know. I've tried using it. I don't know what it does. Never needed it. So last thing I would say is going back under system settings. Oh, no, sorry. My bad. Have to be in Audition settings, not system settings. That was my computer. Come back down to audio hardware. Come here, and you want to hear it through your headphones. So this one, telling you how it goes in. This tells you how the sound is going in through the Scarlett. Whether it's 1 or 2, doesn't matter. That's going in. This is coming back out so you can hear it. Right now I have iMac speakers, meaning the computer is making the noise, the recording sound. I don't like that usually. I like to work with headphones on because I can hear all the little things I want to like reduce or shrink down and get rid of sounds. There's a lot of editing. So I would, trying to think how I did this. I think you come here and go Scarlett, and it's going to ask you, do you want to change that from your device to Scarlett? Yes. And then I say yes again. And then, so now that I'm playing it, remember a minute ago you could hear me talking? Yeah, nothing. That's because it should all come out of the headphones now. Oh, I already have the headphones in. Let's see. I'm gonna play this. Hold on a second.